What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Straight Betting live stream. Today, it's not a watch-along day. It's just a normal slate breakdown. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit late. To be honest, I always schedule these streams, and I'm like in the stream probably like 2 or 3 minutes later. I'm a fashionably late type of guy, you know? But on the serious note, spent pretty much all day coding, and I'm trying to update the website as much as possible. I don't know if you guys checked it out this morning. If you did not, check out the site, straightbetting.com. I do have it right here. What I have up right now is the on-off data, which is pretty cool. So hopefully you guys got a chance to check that out, play around with it for a little bit. And hopefully, well, not hopefully for like the player's sake, but we can put it into use tonight. But yeah, like I'm sure you guys see all these stuff that says coming soon. I am hopefully going to have at least one of those done for the weekend. And I think the funnels thing, I don't know if you guys came here from Twitter or viewing on Twitter, but this funnels thing is basically just going to be a souped up version of what the funnels I post up on YouTube on Twitter are. So it should be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, let's see how many games we got starting at 7. We got 1. Okay, cool. Houston at Detroit, which should be a pretty awesome game. So yeah, let's get into some of like the game breakdowns and stuff. Of course, let's get into some of the comments too. Jay Main, how are we doing? How we doing? Mitchell points versus bottom 10 feet teams and Gillespie threes on the road. Take a look. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell definitely makes a ton of sense here, man. I definitely am a fan of that. I'm going to be honest with Colin. Colin scares me a little bit. He did have like a 10% usage rate last game in the first game with Jalen Green back. But yeah, I read Coach took Denny out to preserve him for a back-to-back. He's good to go with much lower PRA. Johnny, I think you're off on that, bro. I'm pretty sure Denny got listed as doubtful. And yeah, no books have his lines up besides the exchanges. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to play. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that's actually what we're going to go to first, I guess. So yeah, I did see that pop up. What is the price on that? Oh, jeez, damn it. Okay. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Siakam here, man, on the RA. It's definitely a very good price. I wish that this was at 10. Is there a 10 playable at FanDuel? Because I'm seeing that, guys. My not my opinion. Yeah, I want to quick check out FanDuel and see if there's a 10 plus RA available for Pascal Siakam because my location could not be verified. What the hell is going on? I'm definitely in North Carolina, fellas. Yeah, no, that's a great shout because I looked at that earlier and the line was there and then it wasn't. I don't know what's going on. It's probably the spread that's playing into it, which is totally fair, right? That's the thing that kind of scared me away a little bit. Ult, rebounds, and assists. Is that a thing? Okay, it is. Cool. 9.5. Oh, damn. FanDuel is juiced as hell. Okay. Yeah, I might play it, honestly, dude. I don't like playing this crazy juice. I know you could probably just take 10.5. Yeah, I really do like it. But at the end of the day, dude, you're just going to feel like such an idiot when like the Pacers are down like 25 at halftime, you know? So I'll heavily consider it. And I might take this one down to the wire and see what it ends at. But yeah, I definitely think that's pretty damn good. Howard, 15 plus points. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Do we have any? We'll get to those stuff in a little bit, man. We got to start off on Houston and Detroit. I wonder if there's any questions that I see. You think the Pacers? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Dave, how we doing? Jared Allen rebounds. I'm on over 8.5 for sure. Slap that like button on your way in, boys. Hell yeah, dude. If you guys enjoy this type of content, if you guys are on the tube, make sure to slap that like button, hit that sub button too, slap that thing too. And yeah, keep these comments going, man. We love it. He took Denny out so I don't cash rebounds and assists. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. This guy has this waiting. Yeah, I know. I always do. Okay, what's going on, everyone? Evening, my fellow gambler. Yo, what's going on, Shoto? How we doing? Appreciate it, hot sauce. Appreciate it. Okay, A15A. I think that is on the game, so we'll get to that in a little bit. Actually, we'll go to this one first. So, like I said, guys, if you guys ask questions on Rockets and Pistons, that's the game that we're on. We will go to that one first. So yeah, the Rockets are weird, right? Because, they are typically like a single coverage team, pick and roll handler. But sometimes they just like completely take guys out. I don't think they took Maxey out at all though, or Embiid. Yeah, they definitely did not do that to Maxey or Embiid. In fact, Maxey took 28 shots in 43 minutes. Yeah, dude, 22.5. Holy crap, bro. It looks like it's 23.5 now. 28.5 PR though. Yeah, dude, I am kind of a fan of this. This seems pretty damn low. I will say with Duren and Harris, I think it's a little bit lower. But still, I guess on paper, right, it's a 4-point spread. So I do think this game kind of has a little bit of blowout probability. But if you do like 30 to 40 minutes, yeah, dude. I mean, he's just way above this, right? Way above this. Yeah, I'm not going to talk anyone off Cade at all. I do think that's interesting for sure. We'll get to Jalen Johnson in a bit. Site is sick. You were using it earlier. Hell yeah, dude. What were you using it for, like injury news, or you were using the projection tool? Because I think the projection tool, and this is definitely like a more like advanced feature. Like, if you're new to betting, you're probably like, oh, dude, I mean, what do I even put for minutes and stuff? But I love this projection tool. I just think it makes it so much easier for me to like, kind of just like see what people are going to be at. I'm a big fan of that, especially when players are out. Durant under 4.5 assists. Love that, dude. I'm on under 9.5 rebounds and assists. And I actually wonder where that closed at. Let's see where it's circulating at. Okay. So guys, this looks pretty juiced. But yeah, this is a play that I played earlier. I did take it not at minus 138. I took it at like minus 112, I think I did. But yeah. Yeah, dude. So actually that T-Dog, we'll get to that in a little bit, or TDG. We'll get to that in a little bit, dude. I have a strong opinion. I think Cam Spencer stuff is like way too high, dude. So yeah. Thanks, bro. I've been staring at a screen all day, so I had to throw him on. We'll get to Jaylen Brown in a little bit for sure. Not Dylan Brooks points. What's up, Larry? How we doing? Holiday out, Kamar. Is Holiday actually out, dude? I never saw that these guys got listed out, bro. I see Aaron Holiday got ruled out, and that's kind of weird, bro. I'm surprised that these guys are playing, to be honest with you. So I don't know what's going on. Good luck tonight, everyone. Yes, sir. Dennis is gonna sit. Dennis? Who's Dennis? Dennis Schroeder? Parlay. Dude, I like that, bro. I'm on both of them separately, so I'm a fan of that. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. I agree, dude. I think that, Shea's weird, right? It's like, do you really want to bet an over 32.5 line in a 16-point spread? But so I think that Shea, this is like one of those games that Shea is like absolutely getting 30. That's how I feel, at least. So I might do some SGA stuff with 30 plus points, because I think that's probably going to be decently low. I wonder what that line's sitting at right now. This just reeks of a game where SGA is absolutely going to get 30 points, right? The Pacers single coverage. Yeah, just like everyone out. So yeah. Hey peeps, I'm looking at D Wade over 4.5 boards. We'll get to that too in a little bit. Let's see. Do we have any Pistons Rockets props? None of you guys got Pistons Rockets or what? Okay, I see Duncan Robinson over points. Yeah, I'm not really. I don't think I'm going to touch Duncan, dude, against the Rockets. Rockets are very good against off-ball screens, very good against catch and shoot. I know he went over. So, guys, I have such a weird memory. I know he went over in this game, but guys, this was when they were starting Adams and Sengun together, and they were like the worst catch and shoot defense because they just played zone the entire game. Like Steven was playing like 28 minutes, Sengun was playing like 36 minutes. And I think they were even doing like double big with Clint Capella. So the Rockets started off the year giving up a ton of threes because of all the double big that they were playing. I would probably stay away from Duncan for sure. Ty went on a hot streak and then started moving different with the shit. Yeah, dude, these are the lavish shades, I guess. These things are supposed to be blue lights, and I really like them, dude. I like the hue that they have. Yeah, we'll get to Cam Spencer in a bit. Duncan, I would personally not play Duncan. Easy. I guess we could look at this, yeah, and see if Duncan has like no correlation, right? I mean, maybe, dude. If we do like let's do like bottom half of the league catch and shoot, bottom half of the league spot up. He does, dude. You're not wrong. Holy crap. Okay, that makes no sense, but shoot. Let's see with Tobias, and let's do with Duren too. Where's Duren at? Yeah, dude. 10 out of 13 games against terrible matchups. That makes no sense, but yeah. I mean, shoot. That to be honest, dude, that if you guys want to go play Duncan stuff, I'm not going to talk you off it, man. Like this objectively is really low for him, and like I'm objectively doing a really low line too, right? I'm doing like I played the Jalen Duren over against Houston, right? Just because it felt too low. So yeah, guys, at the end of the day, does matchup matter? Yes, but a lot of the time, most of the time, matchup's already baked into the line. There's a lot of the time it is already baked into the line, right? And sometimes they overbake it, right? And this might be one of the cases where they overbaked it, right? So yeah, I actually don't hate this, guys. O'Neal assist. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's see. Durant over points. I agree. So look, I hate this spot, honestly, for Houston. I totally disagree with this spread. This Houston team, bro, KD, Sengun, these guys got to be gassed, bro. They were coming off an overtime game. Now they're going to go play the bad boys in their home turf. I think this is a terrible spot for Houston, man. I kind of think they get blown out, personally. This team, no Tari Eason, no I think Steven Adams, first of all, matters a ton to this team. If you look at all the net rating stuff, no DFS. I think he's a net positive player. Tari Eason's a really good player, in my opinion. I mean, who are they even going to play off the bench, dude? It's probably going to be like Josh Okogie might actually play decent minutes, honestly. And yeah, I mean, maybe we should actually look into some like Rocket stuff real quick. Because yeah, they don't even have Aaron Holiday either. I mean, let's quick see like without Finney, without Eason, without Steven, how many games? And then without Holiday, because I feel like Holiday would probably get some run in these games usually. Yeah, he usually does. So Josh Okogie, I mean, he's starting, dude. I would think Josh Okogie's like in the mid 20 minutes. I know that they were tinkering with some like JD Davidson stuff as well, like somewhat recently. So he might like re-enter the rotation. When was the last game that Eason and Adams missed together? Let me quick see that actually. Without Eason, without Adams. The Wolves. Okay, this Wolves game. So against this Wolves game, it was the same starting lineup, I'm guessing. You did see Josh Okogie play really good minutes, and DFS played in this one. No Steven Adams, no Jeff Green, no Aaron Holiday. Okay. So yeah, dude, Josh Okogie, honestly, guys, like, I mean, this matchup stinks, but at the end of the day, like the Pistons are a smart team. Obviously, they're just like a really good defense. I mean, guys, 7.5 PR for Josh Okogie at MGM. Hold up, let me quick check this. So he did play 33. I'd probably have Okogie for like, I don't know, 26 minutes or so. Let's quick just like Josh Okogie's role is going to stay the same all the time. So we go to Houston, and where's Houston? Am I blind? Oh yeah, there it is. Houston Rockets. Let's go to JO. Let's give JO 26 minutes. Yeah, dude, he's an 11 PR guy, you know, per 26 minutes. So I mean, shoot. I mean, let's do like him with like 23 to like 30. Yeah, guys. I mean, honestly, dude, this is like really gross. Like really, really gross. But this is off market, first of all. And honestly, guys, if you guys have MGM 365, I'm gonna quick check to see what 365 is at. But yeah, I'll check to see where this is at, because dude, not gonna lie, this is just like mad low. Like he's probably gonna play a decent bit. I mean, is he starting? I'll probably wait to make sure he's gonna start, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if they like pull like a Reed Shepherd, or I don't know, because they're kind of struggling, and I don't think Okogie's really been giving them the world or anything. But let's quick see. I mean, yeah, he's at 8.5 PRA, guys. So that seems super low, and the matchup sucks. Like, is it a good PRA per minute spot? No, but like at the end of the day, dude, like this line is just objectively probably should be 10.5 at least. So yeah. Oh, and you were talking about KD over points. Yeah, dude, I don't hate KD at all. For points, I don't think the Pistons are going to throw any doubles or anything crazy at him. Yeah, man. Reed Shepherd too. I think that Reed Shepherd actually, guys, is like another person who, you know, he definitely should play decent minutes. I know he played crappy minutes here, but no DFS. I would think Reed's like at like 23 minutes or something. I don't know. Maybe like a little bit more. What did he play last game? 23, 29, 18. Yeah, I'd probably have Reed for like 21 to like 27, maybe like. Okay, that actually doesn't look great. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I don't hate the Reed matchup though. Yeah, Robinson did indeed make 4 threes. Durant 20 plus points, Cade 8 assists. Hell yeah, dude. I like that. I think that all those win for sure. Yeah, definitely like the Raptors. Projection tools elite. Let's go, dude. I love to hear that. Love to hear that. Let's see. Is there any other ones? DJ on there in the Tickle Monster. I love that, dude. I'm on his rebounds at 9.5. Love that. Yeah, yep. It doesn't work on mobile. Yeah, it's completely cooked on mobile. That's a fix that I'll probably make over the coming weeks. I don't know how easy that's going to be or hard, but yeah, no, it's terrible on mobile. It's it's not usable. Ted misleading. Okay, most of his buckets in transition. Okay, no, that's good input, Hugh. I like that. I like that. Community on Duren. Yeah, I know. So I mean, that means he's getting in foul trouble for sure. Did the blue light blockers? You gotta love them. Yep, I'm a fan of Amen unders. I will say, and I know I took a 16.5 the other day, but honestly, before tip, I was kind of regretting taking Amen under at a 16.5, because at the end of the day, dude, like if this game is close with all the guys they're missing, he's gonna be at like 38 to 40 minutes. And I don't know. This line feels probably. I liked it at 17.5 this morning, and I still lean under. There's no way in hell I'm taking over on Thompson here. But yeah, definitely like that. Swag. Denny's doubtful. Yes, sir. Dennis the Menace. When will you stream with the shades? Oh, dude. Yeah, I probably should have. I'm like a big no strip guy at night. That's when I wear it when I sleep because my pops has like sleep apnea and stuff. So and I snore a ton, and I think I'm definitely like a future sleep apnea, like sleeping sleeping machine guy. So yeah, that thing helps me a ton, like not like mouth breathe and snore and stuff. So yeah. Spencer assist seems so obvious, but I'm scared. You mean under like the 8.5? Is it still at 8.5? Because that feels like way too high. Okay, fellas, let's move it on here, man. Like I said, I do think that Josh Okogie stuff is just like objectively like a tad bit short. Maybe swoop back over here when the lineups drop. Another one that seems a little bit high, guys, is I guess it's just LeVert out. Is Cade's probable? Is Holland playing or no? Because I think Holland actually matters for this. Guys, not gonna lie, Ausar Thompson feels like a tad high on his line, like 10.5. I mean, dude, if you go to like games with Cade, Duncan, let's go Duren, Harris, and Stewart, so like the top guys, and even Ivy. Let's do Ivy. I mean, guys, he doesn't really play that many minutes typically. He's only had 23.6 minutes. Only like look at his hit rate, guys, on this points. 9.9. He's under an 11 out of 17. And now he's playing Houston. Houston is just a really good defense, obviously. I think I really lean under on Ausar here. And like the assist too. What's his PA? 12.5. I wish this was 13.5. But yeah, I really actually like Ausar unders here too, man. He just doesn't like play that many minutes, dude. Like if he's only gonna average like 24, if he's gonna play 24 minutes here, you do like I don't know 20 to 28, I guess. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Still under in 12 out of 20. This is definitely like a below average matchup. So unless he's getting up to play against Twin, then I think that's kind of that's the way he goes over, I guess. Okay, cool. Did Josh Okogie just drop to 5.5? He did. Okay. Okay, Ron Holland's in too, which is actually important. So yeah, guys, I do like that Thompson under. I actually really do. With Holland in too, he's someone who could take some minutes. So 10.5, I really like this under, man. Just feels high. Feels a little bit high. Let's see. Let's do him with 20 to 28 minutes against good defenses and against teams that don't play very fast. Yeah, guys. I mean, oh wow. But his one over was dude, that's actually scary. He took 16 shots in 24 minutes against the Rockets. Damn, dude, you got to be kidding me. No, but like on a serious note, guys, I think this is still like a pretty strong lean of mine. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but yeah, I really like that. Okay, let's go over to Sacramento at Cleveland. Let's see, do we have any news here? Actually, is there any like stuff I just like kind of like want to go over? Because I hate going over games that I really don't have opinions on. I think someone was in the comments were talking about DeMar DeRozan stuff. I actually do like DeMar stuff. Cavs give up a ton in the mid-range for whatever reason. I can't tell you why that is exactly. But that's definitely good for DeMar, obviously. If you do him, let's do like him versus dominant scoring zones, bottom half, or let's do like bottom half mid-range. Is there any correlation there? There was last year. Yeah, I don't hate DeMar stuff. Outside of the King stuff, guys, I'm kind of waiting for the starting lineups, man. I think there's a chance that Sabonis starts for whatever reason. Just because like the Kings have been losing a lot. So I wonder if there's a chance that you get Domas in the starting lineup. But yeah, overall, guys, I really don't have opinions here. I don't think we got any cool news either. Is there any other news that we got? I guess we could head over to the Blazers and then look at some Denny off stuff. Jonas Valanciunas is questionable. Okay. Or let's quick go to actually, guys. Let's go over to Indiana and OKC. Yeah, let's go back over to Siakam, man. 10.5, dude. I really like this 9.5 line, and I might end up playing it. Let's see. Do you guys have any? Let's skip over to Indiana and OKC. I like this game. Do you guys have any questions about Indiana OKC? We'll spend a little bit of time on this one. So, I mean, dude, this is just like really weird. If we go to my site and quick go to like OKC, and let's take Mitchell off, Jalen Williams off. Let's put SGA on. And we can see, guys, it's really just the SGA show. I mean, he's dead ass at like a point a minute. His usage rate actually goes down for whatever reason. But His points go up. He's shooting super efficient in the sample, which is definitely something to monitor for sure. But then, guys, the other people who seem to get usage bumps are like Caruso, who's not even playing. I don't know if it's worth taking him out because then we're going to be working with a super small sample size. Aaron Wiggins, I believe, is still out. So I think it's worth taking Wiggins off too because now it's going to be a ton of guys. So tends to be like Jay Will. Let's see. Does anyone see like nice point boosts? Kenny Hustle, guys. Okay, but this is such a small sample size. 31 minutes, and he's probably shooting like 100% from deep. Let's see what Kenny Hustle is shooting from deep. 80% from deep from Kenny Hustle in the sample size, guys. See, so you do have to be careful, and that's why I always say usage is king, guys. But yeah, no one really seems to have like a crazy like usage increase. I guess Jay Will does a little bit. Definitely gets more threes up, probably more willing to let it rip, more field goal attempts up, which is nice. Same with let's see. Is there any like assists that go up? Nope. Shay's assists go up, which is interesting. What is Shay's assist at? 7.5. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys have any? Let's see. Yeah, it's the worst game. So you took Siakam PR 25 plus. I mean, dude, if you got that at like no juice, which I doubt you did, to be honest, because yeah, it's a 20.5 line and a 6.5 rebound. I think that's a little bit risky, dude. If you're taking alts on Siakam, to be honest with you, just like alts on like alt Pacers overs feel really risky to me. Just given that like this game could very easily be a blowout. Shea over rebounds. Honestly, dude, let's see. Does Shea like, I mean, dude, I don't know. We could just quick go here and do, let's do, what's it called? Without Hardenstein, I guess. Yeah, I don't think that this is like really anything crazy without J-Dub. Yeah, let's see without J-Dub. I don't think there's any correlation there, though, to be honest. Yeah, man. I mean, you're getting a plus money there for something that, seems close to 50-50. I don't know. And they are a poor rebounding team. Does he have any correlation there? A little bit. Yeah, dude. I mean, you are getting plus money. I just don't think that there's like any edge there, personally. Siakam over 1.5 threes. He's done 4 in the last couple of games. Yeah, but I don't know how I feel about Siakam threes because I mean, what did he do against OKC? Because he's kind of like you want to target the off-ball guys to hit threes against OKC. And is there anyone who can really create an advantage for Siakam here? I'm not so sure about that. I guess against OKC, he did shoot 6 of them. It was in a double overtime game with 44 minutes, to be fair. But yeah, no, I mean, dude, he has been torching. Yeah, he has been torching. You're not wrong, bro. He's probably feeling pretty good to like just keep letting them rip, right? So yeah, man, I actually do think I kind of lean over because that definitely, I mean, dude, when you hit 4 threes in a row, that definitely got to account for something, right? Yeah, Jay Will is very interesting, man. What is Jay Will at? I think that he's probably gonna play, dude. I mean, this is mad low, dude. So I don't know if he's gonna start, but he definitely should play some overlap minutes alongside Chet. I would actually think he does start, dude. And like he's definitely someone who can, scale up his game a little bit, in my opinion. I guess let's go to like this sample size and see with all these guys off where Jay Will is at. And I guess we probably should take Hardenstein off too for that. But this sample is just going to be brutal, bro. Okay, 116. All right, this is a very small sample size, guys. So tread lightly. But I probably would have Jay Will for. I mean, they're just like down so many guys, bro. I'd probably have him for like 27 minutes. I think that sounds right or so. Yeah, it looks like there's not much edge, to be honest. 9.9, 6.8, 3.9, 20.5 PRA. I guess he is at 18.5. Yeah, I thought it would look a little bit better, man. Like honestly. Yeah, let's see. I mean, let's just go here. Let's see Jay Will with like 24 to 30 minutes. Damn, bro. I think he grabbed like 6 rebounds, a little bit more. He had a 17 rebound game. Where's that? Let's do games with Shea though. It got to be games with SGA. Yeah, dude, what the hell? What is this? Oh, what? Oh, that was rebounds allowed. Oh, I'm tripping, bro. I am tripping. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. Okay, no, actually, so this does look pretty good, dude. This does look pretty good. I mean, he definitely the rebounds, especially. Yeah, man. I mean, and maybe I'm just like messing around with the filters a little bit too much. Let's screw Mitchell, screw Wiggins. Let's do with Hartenstein off. And yeah, let's just do All right, let's do this with like Barnheiser off, with the Zhang off, and with Carlson off. Let's take out these are like the garbage time Warriors, you know. Let's just see where Jalen Williams is at. Okay, per 27 minutes, so pretty much stays the same. So his role basically stays the same. But yeah, no, 18.5 does seem low. 5.5 rebounds does seem low. We'll wait to see where the starting lineup looks like. And have we gotten any lineups in? We got Thompson, Okogie, KD, Smith Jr., and Sengun. So let's quick go back over to that. And guys, like I said, I am going to take that Okogie 8.5 PRA line. I know it's like super, super low and stuff, but I do think that the market's like a tad low on his minutes, man. Like they just don't have much depth like whatsoever. So actually, I'm not going to take it. Give me a second to think, because they do have like Jayshawn Tate who can play a little bit. I think that they'll, but man, they really don't have anyone else. It's like Reed Shepherd off the bench. That's like literally it. Clint Capella, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, there's probably a decent amount. Hold up, let me quick go back to Josh Okogie. Okay, Easton Adams, Finney Smith out. Let's do it with Durant, with Sengun. Okay, wow. Yeah, okay, I don't know, man. I mean, this is like nitpicking one game sample size stuff, dude, but like, geez, like one game with him, and he definitely probably came off the bench. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay off of Okogie, actually, to be honest with you. Any other things that pop? I don't think so. I think that this is all kind of just chilling there. First quarter points for Chet. I do like that, man. Just get the blowout out of it and stuff. I have no clue what the line is, but sounds good to me. First quarter points for Chet, 5.5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. First quarter stuff is tough, Jermaine. I think that stuff is kind of weird. Siakam, lean over for sure. Chet. Yeah, guys. Chet's at 18.5 actually, which does seem pretty good, dude. Like if you do games without Hardenstein and then without J-Dub. Okay, well. It's just games without Hardenstein, 9 out of 19, averaging this. I guess let's go back over here and see if there's any edge. Let's go SGA on. Actually, well, SGA plays in every game, so we don't have to put him on. We'll do Wiggins off, J-Dub off, Hartenstein off. Is there anyone else that like really affects usage? I really don't think so. Oh yeah, AJ Mitchell. I mean, it's going to be super small sample size, but how many minutes is this? 92. Let's put Mitchell on just so we can get a better sample size. 188. Okay, that's probably fair. Chet, let's put him for 30 minutes. Yeah, only at 17.8 points. So I think that's probably fairly set, honestly. Yeah, okay, but Dylan and Mark Daigneault will experiment with stuff, dude. I don't think that's going to be sticky. I think that you might like look up and he plays the whole first quarter because that's just like typically his rotation, you know? Yeah. I like J. Will. I do like J. Will. Siakam over threes. Yep, like that. I do like Jarris Walker stuff, man. I actually do. I don't really think that. Don't love these prices, man. He has been playing pretty good. Looks like he's like pretty consistently getting like 18 to like 30, which is like a wide range, but Rick Carlisle's pretty inconsistent with that. Yeah, dude, after like a really bad start to the year, like, I mean, guys, if we like, this is kind of like unfair, I guess, but let's do games where he shoots like a normal field goal percentage, right? Let's do games where he shoots 30% to 50%. Yeah, guys, this is another cool feature of Props Madness, guys, by the way. Make sure to check out Props Madness. Still the best research tool in the market. Mine will be second soon. But yeah, check out Props Madness, guys. I feel like I never use this filter. But yeah, you can like do like normal shooting variants, right? So like Jarris Walker, say he's a 40% shooter. That seems fair, right? We're doing 30% to 50%, 18 to 30 minutes. We know he's going to get the volume. Yeah, dude, I think that this is actually like a really, really good look. And you could even do PR. I don't hate that because I think he could rebound pretty well. So yeah, man. I mean, what minutes is he averaging in the sample? 24.5. That does seem like a little bit, aggressive maybe. But yeah, I actually do really like Jarris overs. I do not bet steal stuff, man, to be honest with you. I don't think I have an edge there. Yeah, dude, I think that's pretty intriguing for sure. Yeah, I think I definitely lean under on his assist. I like it. It was minus 150. What was minus 150? Oh, okay. Minus 150 doesn't seem like a terrible price, honestly. What happened to there? Yeah, he didn't play very good. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. What do you think, J Huff's rebounds? Yeah, dude, I agree. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was eyeing that down too. 3.5 is crazy, bro. Against OKC, dude. OKC is literally like the worst rebound. Like, if you go to like last 10 games, they're literally the worst rebounding team in the league. Yeah, dude. No, 3.5 is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. His minutes are all okay. So his minutes like truly are like all over the place. Like, it's very, very hard to project. But if we go to like last 20 games or something, I don't know. He's averaging 20 minutes. Let's say, blowout potential is a little bit higher. So let's give him 18 minutes. Let's give him like, I don't know, dude. Let's give him 15 to 21 minutes and see what his hit rate looks like. Damn, J Huff. Let's see against like shitty rebounding teams though. Okay. Wow, they've actually played like a lot of tough rebounding teams. Yeah, dude. No, I agree, dude. I agree. 3.5 is crazy against OKC. Siakam 4 made threes and 4 straight. OKC. Yep. I definitely think that's good. It's a gamble with OKC on the spread. Either they blow them out by 20. Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, there's no way it's gonna be like a 15-point game. It's either gonna be OKC BSing and it's like, Shea crunch time win, or it's gonna be 30-point blowout. You got that spot on. I do too, bro. This is weird, but like, dude, this is their most like important game, right? It's just like a pretty like emotional game for them, I guess you could say. Where like, they definitely, this is where they lost game 7 at, right? They lost game 7 at it last year, and they're probably, Indiana is probably gonna play very hard here. OKC is very defensive. You didn't miss shit, dude. Honestly, I don't know if I'm really gonna add stuff here. I was kind of hoping for like a little bit more injury news, but I don't know if like we have too much without this, especially without the starting lineups. I kind of wish I started this like a little bit later today. Yeah, like Jarris Walker, Kenny Hustle. I think he's interesting. Pacers are weird because like you definitely want to get like usage against. You want to be like a high usage guy against the Pacers typically, and like OKC's only high usage guy today literally is like Shea and Chet. So yeah. Okay, guys, let's go to. I don't like Phoenix and Atlanta. I think this game stinks. I do kind of like Mark Williams stuff at 20.5 PR. I think that this is pretty intriguing. So I mean, was this? So no back-to-backs involved. I actually really like Mark Williams here, to be honest with you guys. He's another guy. We know he's not going to play like these super crappy minutes. And I forgot to like even like go over this one. Or also unders low key. What are these at? Damn, 11.5. Okay. But no, this is definitely like a really good PRA per minute spot, I think. So if you go, I mean, let's see, where do the Hawks? Okay. So if we go to Mark Williams, I would think so 29 minutes there, 25 minutes against the Knicks, where they won by 7. Was there any foul trouble? I mean, I guess in a quick see. 4 fouls. I don't know if that's foul trouble. So Mark Williams is really weird, guys, but I would think that he's probably around like 27 minutes here. That's probably where I think, maybe 26. So if we do 23 to 29 minutes, guys, and we do let's do PR against position, and they're definitely worse like in current form too. Let's do like non-bottom 10 teams. Let's do teams that are, not bottom 10 in points in the paint or paint points. Let's see, and then yeah, not bottom 10 in rebounding too, I guess. Okay, this is like pretty like nitpicky with the filter. I guess I'll just like go back and see a bigger sample. Yeah, guys, I do think Mark Williams is pretty intriguing, and also because this is definitely a good PR per minute spot. I guess if we just do like Mark per 26 minutes too. Let's see, Mark Williams, 26 minutes. Yeah, he's at 22.2 PR. Yeah, guys, I actually really like Mark Williams, man. I think I might actually add this because this is like just like a good line. 20.5 PR. What's the PR at? Okay. Yeah, because I mean, the Hawks give up a ton of the restricted area, ton to pick and roll, man, ton to put back. They are not a very good rebounding team. Let me quick see what they've been doing recently. Atlanta Hawks, third most rebounds over the last 10 games too. They always give up a lot of points because they play super fast. Yeah, guys, I think that Mark Williams might. Let me just quick check to make sure the Suns don't play tomorrow. That's actually big. I definitely got to check that. They do not play tomorrow. Okay, guys, I actually might play this Mark Williams line, to be honest with you. I totally get he didn't have like the best game against the Hawks there, but mean, this stuff looks pretty good, man. This really does. Play fast. Onyeka's not very see, and he could guard Dyson too if he wanted. Dyson's playing, right? Dyson. Yeah, because Mark sometimes can get exposed by stretch bigs, but yeah, they could just put him on Dyson if they want to. So, okay, guys, yeah, I think I'm actually probably gonna play this Mark Williams line. I remember like looking at this. I think this was 21.5 earlier. Let's roll. Close, tight spread too. These two teams are very equal. I think that this definitely reeks of a game that's pretty competitive. Cool. Nice. And I love doing this too because I think we're kind of just naturally getting a little bit of a buy low because of the crappy minutes that he played last game. And we were actually on that too, right? So that's another cool thing. Let's see. Oh, geez, there goes the light. Cool. Yep, I just ripped some Mark Will stuff, and yeah, hold up. Let me quick actually plug back in this light, dude. I hate like when it's just so damn dark in here. Well, okay, well, no, hold up. I see that comment, Larry. Yeah, I'm not gonna like buy too much into one game variance, honestly, dude. The Hawks over and over again have not been a good paint defense and not good rebounding team. They give up a lot of points to the pick and roll, man. I'm not too worried about that personally. One game sample sizes can be very misdeceiving for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I just took that Mark Williams one. Yeah, so Huns and Sox. Okay, so they're not. I think the Suns are a good team. I think they're way better I think they're better in the Hawks, but with the Hawks being at home, I would think that that's like a game that's pretty close for sure. So yeah, guys, just ripped that Mark Will over 20.5 PR. Jeez, dude. Nice, dude. Nice. Okay. Nice, dude. Yeah. So actually, and apparently this line bumped too fast. Mark Williams, guys, is already at 21.5, and I don't like it at 21.5. So I guess I won't grade. I won't be grading that one as an official. When lines move too fast and people can actually get them in, there's no point of grading them, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. She's back on. Hell yeah. Misdeceiving. What's misdeceiving? Oh, what do you mean? Misdeceiving. Is that not a word? Or deceiving? Yeah, deceiving. I'm slow. Yeah, I don't hate that. I like the PR for sure. But yeah. Let's see. Peyton Watson under 18.5. Check it out. Never went over on a back-to-back. I don't see Harry. I don't think that's because you're probably going to see the back-to-backs of like, when Jokic is playing and stuff too. Yeah, so that's very misdeceiving, right? Like let's quick see. Go to Peyton Watson. I'm sure you went to here where it splits back-to-backs. So yeah, he did go over in a back-to-back. Let's go without Jokic and with Murray. Or with Murray. Okay. Well, he did have a couple poor games. Like I said, man, yeah, I don't think you want to be looking at 2-game sample sizes. And the minutes were kind of poor, but 5 fouls in that game. Actually, I remember that game because I had Tim Hardaway overs and he was chalking like crazy. And And yeah, Peyton Watson 5 fouls, and then this game was a pretty massive blowout against the Hornets. So I think that's I don't think I mean, if you want to say like it's not a good matchup or something, like sure, but I wouldn't play it just based off of that angle. I don't think that's an edge. You're about to put the house on Duren rebounds. Damn, dude. Okay, I'm about to put the Brooks threes. Is it at 1.5? If it's at 1.5, I could get behind it. Dylan Brooks. I think the matchup is halfway decent. Let's see, against like with Booker. Yeah, I mean this feels fairly priced personally. Dyson over on assists 5.5. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, dude, that does seem a little bit low. I will say, the Suns are a very, very good defense. I don't like taking overs against the Suns, really. Suns allow the third fewest assists over the last 10 games, just like the third fewest points too. They are a very, very good defense. So if you go to, I guess we could do without Trey. Let's do it with Jalen. That's probably good, right? Just without Trey and Jalen. Yeah, dude. I mean, he is averaging 6.6 assists to be fair. See, did he play them? And he did have 12 assists. Wow, 14 potentials. Wow. Okay. Don't really have I don't really have conviction behind this, but I mean, let's see. Does he still perform against like? Yeah, dude. And that would make sense too, right? Dyson just like a super like random assist guy. I don't even know how he gets assists, to be honest with you, bro. It just like you just look up at the stat sheet and he somehow has like 6 assists. They're the most quiet. No, dude. I mean, I see the vision for this 100%. I really do. I mean, that's like literally his best assist game of the year. He had a 12 assist game against the Raptors, who are insanely good. The 9 against the Wolves, 6 against the Pistons. Yeah, dude. I say go for it, man. I don't have conviction. I need to have conviction behind pretty much all my plays. I don't have conviction behind it, but yeah. I definitely like it. That's fair. Worth noting that the Suns are 7-1 ATSs. Larry, do you think that stuff's like relevant? I mean, I'm genuinely curious because I'm just not a spread guy whatsoever. Like, do you think that those trends like are like an edge in betting them? Like, I'm actually curious just because like I'm not a spreads guy whatsoever, and I always hear people talking about trends, and I feel like I don't know. I'm just curious. The word you're looking for is misleading. Okay, yeah, I'm a dumbass. AJ Green over 9.5 points. Guys, I'll quick over to this game. I don't know. I don't think I really like AJ Green here. I do like Giannis, and I wonder, did his line go down? Oh, geez, it did not go down whatsoever. Okay, well, this line was 38.5, or 39.5 PR. I really like that, guys. And if it does go down to 39.5, I would consider that a play. So yeah, but do like Giannis stuff here, man. I think he gets up for this game. I think that he's gonna have a pretty damn good game. P Watt's questionable. Kuzma points looks very. If Green is out, it's a very good look. Yeah, dude. Definitely should play more. That's for sure. Let's go back. Let's go over to Nets and Celtics. Let's see. I'm probably gonna be live for about 5 more minutes, I think, and then I'm gonna call it for a night. But yeah, so this is a weird game, man, because there's no Derek White. I'm having like a really tough time like gauging this one, dude, because Peyton Pritchard, I think this is a terrible matchup for him, but I also think this line is very low without Derek White. And I know you see Shoto was asking about Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser's like, yes, he is a spot up guy, and that is definitely good against the Brooklyn Nets for sure for the most part. I guess if we do like, has he had a game without Derek White where he started? I don't think he has. Let's see. I mean, I guess without Pritchard, is that it's kind of different though. Okay, well, he did play 35 minutes. Wow, that's encouraging. Okay. 28, 27, 30. Yeah, dude, he's probably like gonna play like around like 30 minutes here for sure. So let's click over to like 20, 26 to 34. So yeah, dude. This looks pretty good, man. This really does. If you go to like, let's take out some, dominant play type. Let's take out bottom 10 spot up defenses. Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay, but no, I definitely see the vision for it, man. I really do. I think that this is a good matchup for sure. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's see. Is there any other thoughts here that I have on this game? So yeah, Neemias Queta, he's sick. I think that's a little bit of a red flag. I do really like the matchup for Garza. I don't love this 8.5 number. I wish this was 7.5. But it's definitely a really good matchup for Nemi too. Like a great matchup. And I think he had some pretty good 6. Okay. Definitely a good matchup for Neemias. 9.5 does seem a little bit short, but that illness is a little bit weird. Yep, love Giannis here. Then Duren for boards based on line and price. But I think Ausar is probably going to guard Durant, right? So I mean, if you can ever get Ausar guarding like a lower usage guy, then I think that's the time to back Ausar. And Asar's minutes are just like really weird, dude. Like I feel like Bickerstaff, because he kind of like really messes up the spacing sometimes. So I don't know. Cade, yeah, dude. If you guys have like that, then yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is the last thing. Let's quick go over to Toronto and Portland. I'm glad you mentioned that. So for me, I think you got to wait till the starting lineup because we don't know if Murray Boyles is going to play. But yes, if you can pinpoint who Klingon's going to guard, Klingon is going to guard the biggest person who's a worse shooter. So look, if Murray Boyles starts, he'll definitely get guarded by Klingon. And Murray Boyles, I don't know if he can take advantage of that, to be honest with you, because he just isn't like a good shooter, doesn't have very good touch. But yes, if you do get Mamu starting at the 5, and it's like quickly Barnes, Ingram, and Barrett or something, yes, dude, absolutely. Absolutely. I love that for sure. Only play I didn't end up doing a Kogi PRA. I played Mark Williams 20.5. I don't like 21.5, but I did play I did add Mark Williams here. Any thoughts on Mamu threes? Yeah, love that, dude. You just gotta wait to see if he's in the starting lineup, man. Like seriously, pinpoint that person, whoever's getting guarded by Klingon, and they're probably a really, really good look. Unless it's CMB, like I said, I don't know if CMB can really take advantage of that matchup. So, yep, Nathan. So like I said, man, I'm pretty picky with my picks. I know like people just want like plays and stuff like that, bro. I'm very like serious about this, and I need plays to meet a certain criteria to make them, and to have conviction behind it. So look, I have 4 plays today, and we'll quick go over all of them and see if there's any that are actually still available. I did play KD under 9.5 rebounds and assists. And look, there's a minus 132 at FanDuel. I think that's playable. It's not the best number. I did get a -1. I think I got a -112 earlier today. But I think that's fine. I'm on Jarrett Allen over 8.5 rebounds, and I actually got negative CLV on this. So guys, if you want to hop back in on Jarrett Allen 8.5 rebounds, you can get a better number at FanDuel than what I got, which is awesome for you guys. Shitty for me. But yeah, I'm on Jarrett Allen rebounds. I did play Mark Williams over 20.5 PR. Like I said, I'd probably stay away at 21.5. I probably would. I wouldn't take that bump there. Let's see. What else did I take? Boston and Brooklyn. Oh, yeah. No, I took Duren to get 10 rebounds. I wonder what is that at? So, yeah, that's gone. Don't take the bump there. Let's see. Indiana, OKC, guys. Like I said, I might find something here. I'm going to wait for the starting lineups. If Siakam... Man, if this goes down to -125 for the rebounds and assists over, I probably will take that, man. I know it's kind of risky with the spread and stuff, but I do really, really like the matchup. So yeah. And then what else did I take? Oh yeah, I took Sharp over 22.5 points. There's a 23.5, and yeah, I don't hate the 23.5 actually. I think if you guys want to take that, I would say that's totally fine. Yep. Gotta find better ways to get Giannis more on the ball. Yeah, dude, that's good stuff, man. I know. Giannis is so due for a good game, bro. He's so due for a good game. So yeah, that's a good point too, man. I think that I'm probably going to be on Giannis PR if it does ever get back down to 39.5. Like I said, it might not, and I definitely want that 39.5 number. But yeah, it's a good matchup too, man. Like I don't think Valanciunas is going to play. And they just don't, he doesn't protect the rim anyways, but they also are just like a super small team. So it looks like this keeps on going up, man. So yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I do appreciate you guys all for tuning in. I will be not, I might do a live tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted on the YouTube video tomorrow morning if I'm going to do a live. But definitely we'll be back tomorrow morning with a YouTube video. So as always, guys, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you don't mind, make sure to hit that like button, sub to the channel on your way out. And with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys next time.